Export controls, simple and secure with AEB. Mr. Bennett loves the sound a package makes when it's sealed. Now just attach the delivery note and off it goes. But wait, it's not quite that easy. Anyone who ships goods must ensure that the shipment is legal. Okay, Mr. Bennett, what do we have here? Tubes of lipstick. That seems harmless enough. But wait, they may be listed as dual-use goods since they could also be used for military purposes. Mr. Bennett checks the EU dual-use list and is relieved to find that the tubes are not listed. But to be on the safe side, Mr. Bennett should ask the customer what the intended use is. The legality of the shipment also depends on the country for which the goods are intended. This country, or this one, or this one. Export controls? Poppycock! It's only going to Glasgow, Mr. Bennett thinks to himself. Well, it's not that simple, Mr. Bennett. Even when shipping goods within the UK, you have to make sure the consignee isn't on any of the sanctions lists. And what happens if Mr. Bennett overlooks something in all this chaos? He and his company could face fines or imprisonment. Or Mr. Bennett's company could be stripped of its status as an authorized exporter without further ado. Then he'll have to go to the customs office every time he wants to export something. Neither Mr. Bennett nor his boss cares much for that prospect. What to do? It's simple. Put it all in. Shake it up. Aha! Now all Mr. Bennett has to do is enter the data and the computer makes sure everything is okay. And what if a new law comes along or the rules change? No problem. The software automatically installs the latest updates every night. And if a license is needed, Mr. Bennett can now apply to the export authorities. That's it. What this means for Mr. Bennett's business: legal certainty and knowing that the flow of goods won't be held up. And for Mr. Bennett, he can get back to focusing on what he likes doing best.